Virgo, it's the end of February. We're just checking in. I was just wanting to just see how you were doing. I have a lot of Virgo placements. And so if you're a Virgo with a lot of Virgo placements, I'm not a Virgo, but I have a lot of Virgo placements, then you love for things to go smoothly. So self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Very interesting, Virgo. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to transform. Don't be afraid to lead. Don't be afraid that's really beautiful. Virgos can have a lot of, Virgos can be very self-critical. Virgos can talk, why was that backwards? Virgos can talk to themselves a lot. Virgos are actually, they talk a lot to themselves, are actually channeling from spirit. The Virgos are the, they are the sign of small animals. Virgos can talk to animals, and you don't even think that you're doing it. And what's funny is that Virgos can communicate with animals, but it'll come sometimes in a different way. Like just me having a Virgo in the room, all of a sudden, like let's say you're visiting a friend and they have animals, and they're like, these animals are absolutely driving me absolute craziness, and a Virgo can show up. And all of a sudden the person's like, oh my gosh, I think I just figured out why this dog's having this problem. Or something like that. Here's my little animal. Truffles. Okay, you say that. So anyways, let's see what's going on with you. But so this is one of the beautiful things about Virgo. And so you should always have a little animal of some sort, okay? And always talk to it. Wow, okay. So looks like you've been doing a lot of studying, possibly in law. Or psychology. You've been studying something complicated. You've been learning a complicated lesson. But it's going to pay off because it is going to give you the ability for success in a way that you probably didn't understand, that you don't understand. It's going to create stability for you. And it's very possible that you could become very well known for this. Mercury and Sagittarius, of course. got an Eight of Wands, which means that as this, what you've been working towards, concludes, your success is going to come in very quickly. And it's actually, you're going to have a lot, like I said, you could be well known for this. You could be like, literally, you could be somebody who does some, whatever this is that you've been studying that's been very, very difficult and kind of holding you back, holding you down, keeping you, making you feel like you don't even, like, splitting you in half and all this kinds of stuff, like maybe gone back and forth. This is even what you want to do, like you've been working so hard for this, through this, during this process, right? At times you're like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Oh, but you do. Because you're going to be seen as an expert, and it's very possible that you could be seen by the world, not just your peers, not just your mother. And word's going to spread very, very fast about you. Your reputation, your skill, your knowledge, it's going to move very, very quickly, okay? There's going to be, maybe you're writing a book, okay? But it's like, word gets out fast, okay? Like, literally, people hear whatever this is that you're gonna have, okay, or have the ability to do, and it's like, this person tells this person, and this person tells this person, and it's like, literally, like, let's say it's a book, okay, let's say that I buy the book, and then I'm like, call my best friend, and I'm like, you gotta have this book, you gotta read this book. You know, and so it's like, or I'm gonna go buy you the book for you. Okay, so anyways, there's gonna be movement, a lot of great, fast movement at the completion of this. There's going to be, like, you're going to be seen, I have to let my dog out. You're going to be publicly recognized. Like I said, you could go famous. You could become famous because you have Capricorn. You have Capricorn, the word, Mercury, communication, Sagittarius, which is Jupiter. Hang on. I just feel like there's something that is like tangible that's moved, like from shelf to shelf or person to person. This has been your life's work. This is so unbelievably huge. Wow, because when you look at this self-reliance, don't be afraid to fly solo, it's like, man, so many people don't know what they're supposed to do in their life. And it was like, yeah, you figured it out. And when you have the final judgment over your own life, you are going to say you worked extremely hard. And you were aggressive. And for that, this is the World card. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, It's everything. You if you have yet to complete it, do not stop. If you have completed it and are catching your breath, the word is going to come very, very quickly. This is your purpose. Literally, not very often do we inherit the universe. I think that most of us fall a little bit short of it. I think that most of us don't even want to actually. I think that like when we decide to reincarnate, or this is what I'm thinking in this reincarnation, is I'm like, exactly why did I come here to do this? Because I'm not like really enjoying my life to the level of where I'd be like, I want to do this again. This is really great. And I think that why sometimes people feel that way is because they haven't figured out what they actually signed up to do to come here. So you don't have that fulfillment. Lord of established strength, the 3 of Wands. And through Rahu and Saturn and, all these things that you've obviously been going through, because the very first card that came out, aside from the don't be afraid to fly solo, was the Lord of Sorrow. And that's why I knew immediately, sitting next to the 6 of Wands and sitting next to the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. You've worked really, really hard. And it's unlocked and releasing your highest self. Continue on this track and don't be afraid to do it alone. Maybe you've had to be alone to do this. This is how you inherit the universe. This is how you I'm trying to see what in the world is going on. Okay, sorry, there's somebody moving my trash cans and putting a boat in my driveway. I don't have a boat. This is really amazing. This is where you it's like you mastered the wheel of life. Virgo. We started this out telling you to talk to animals more, like little ones. Holy smoke, I didn't mean to underestimate you. Oh, wait, let's talk to Kipper. Kipper, show us, Kipper, tell us something about this. What is this life's work, Kipper? Kipper, what is it that has been that Virgo's worked so hard on and is victorious over? Give us a visual. Give us a visual. Come on, you're being sticky. Kipper, here we go. need more, Kipper. You've been working really hard. It's like I've got a couple of different things. For one, I cannot help to think that for some of you, it's actually writing a book. Okay, so we've got the false person and community. When I was asking Kipper to say, hey, what is this that you've been working really, really hard on that you're going to be victorious over? And for some of you, it might be a book that you're writing about, somebody or in the community, or you tell stories, or you expose people in the community, or you expose falsehoods in the community. Maybe and by partnering with the kind of intelligence that you're developed or offered, Kipper, show me the end result. What is it that is the, if you can, Kipper. Oh my gosh, the dog, the boat in my garage. Expectation. For those of you that it's not like writing a book or a paper or something like that, even though I think that it is, it could be that you're exposing what's false in the community. That there are people that are making partnerships and they're not protected. Their expectations are not being met. And you're basically saying, you're exposing that. This could be a law thing. You're exposing that, and you're saying this is the courts in which over here of which your expectations will be met. Is it maybe you're exposing these multi-level marketing things where people put all this money into, and they think that they're like partnering with these what are those things called? The pyramid schemey things, right? And maybe like you do that. Maybe you're like a detective and you're creating a safer environment for the community. Maybe that literally is your highest purpose. Maybe you're kind of a protector of false people. Maybe you are maybe you work in like the legal system. Maybe you help keep people safe. Whatever you do, it is whatever this is that you've been working on to establish, to create, to obtain status of, is your life's purpose, Virgo. Kipper, is there anything, and I feel like it's for the community, of a community. It's keeping people safe. Okay, I just got 2 children cards and a main female. So maybe this is directed towards women and children. Maybe it's something in the government. Maybe it's a community resource center. Maybe it's self-defense training techniques. Maybe it's a program for women and children to be smarter about who they partner with. Whatever it is, Virgo, it's incredibly important, and it has taken an immense amount of concentration and development. And I can acknowledge that at times maybe you felt like you wanted to give up. I'm here to tell you that you couldn't give up probably if you wanted to, unless you just flat out wanted to check out, because this is your life's purpose, or your life's purpose is going to come from this. You are going to have the benefit of standing over your life and judging your life, and you will be able to say that you actually did it. And you kind of did it alone. But I think you did it for the masses. So you got the coyote, the revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of the life and learn from them. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. This is what I said, is that the first Kipper card that I got out was a false person. And then I was like, I don't know, I think maybe you're exposing something in the community. And it's like, maybe I think that it's the coyote, the revealer of truth. That's what this whole thing has been about. Whatever you are doing is revealing the truth in a situation. And it's going to provide protection, most likely in the community, possibly focused more towards women and children, or the benefits thereof. Wow. And wow. I don't even know what really to say at the end of that. Except if this makes you smile, if you're like, wow, I have been working on this, or I have been working on something to impose into the community, or yeah, I'm getting this award, or yeah, they're taking my ideas, or yeah, I am writing this book that's going to be distributed, or whatever it is. If there was something in here that was, you're like, yes, this is my confirmation. Oh my gosh, you're talking to me. Let me know. Because that lets me know if I'm connecting with Virgos in general. Usually I do, because like I said, I've got a lot of Virgo in me. A lot of Virgo placements in me. But this isn't about me. So anyways, but let me know, because I'm only doing this solely to connect and encourage, and making the time for it is a real thing. But if people are benefiting from this, like you're getting confirmation of what you should do or shouldn't do, if it's giving you self-esteem, if it's giving you clarity, if it's giving you if you're getting anything out of it at all, let me know. Because then I will continue. Because there are sometimes I just am not connecting, and I'll just skip over that, and then come back and try again in a different season. So anyways, my beautiful Virgos, with the purest and cleanest of hearts, you can speak to the animals. The deeds that you do are not small. You can check back, or you can subscribe and know when your March horoscope is coming out. Take care. Take care.